This is Keith Neal for Keith Neal Creativity. So with Sketch With Me today, I normally lead the video with my face in it. But when it comes to editing the video, it seems to be a real pain in the butt with the type of software I'm using. So I just thought I'd start off with the pencil here today with the sketch pad. So what I'm doing today is I'm just warming up on drawing a type of dragon. So this book is just wonderful. I think I showed it to you before on my art collection. And it kind of speaks to these dragons as though they existed. And talking about them being in a museum and all this kind of stuff. Dresden Museum of Natural History is just really interesting to talk as though these are real. And so what I'm starting out with, and you can, definitely sketch with me. So whenever I start a sketch, I like to start a sketch with basic shapes. And so I'm going to go down here and just kind of work on how I'm seeing the shape with the face. There's the horns. And I'm just going to kind of keep working towards those shapes. And don't worry about if you're not quite accurate on what you feel you're doing at the moment. Problem I have is whenever I'm sketching, if pencil gets in the way of this thing holding the holding up the camera, I always bump it if I'm not trying to be mindful of where it's at. I'm gonna go down here. I can kind of see how this is coming down here and how it's shaping around like that. And then let's just kind of grab that. All right, and I'm gonna go up here. So I'm gonna now know to shorten it up a little bit here. Probably put in that ankle or that wrist actually. When it comes to animals, it almost looks like ankles, doesn't it? All right, and we'll just kind of go there. Probably bring it up a little bit there. I want to get the first claw there. You put the other claw just a little bit past that line. And we'll just kind of go up like this. And okay, and then we're just gonna go up like this. And we're gonna come back down. And just kind of get that, those legs you want to get those kind of beefy looking. Kind of a beefy looking leg there. And what's really interesting about this, what I'm seeing here, is how it's kind of thin throughout here. A lot thinner than I'm putting it in at. Okay. And then those legs are really thick. I want to make sure I'm staying within the camera. They seem to have a lot of claws, which is really interesting. And what I find kind of fun to read about is how they talk about how these could be used as guard animals for these ancient kingdoms. And that's how the drake is protected, or is being said to be that kind of a creature, almost like a dog, a guard dog in a way. And if you notice, when I do lines, I just kind of want to get these. It kind of helps me with being able to know where everything might land, so I'm not overstretching, even though you don't necessarily have to be incredibly accurate. Okay, there we go. We're gonna kind of go up like this. How are we doing on time? Okay. And let's see if we got time to do a little bit of the face here. What I like about the chin here is how it's has that real thick jaw, and let's see, kind of go like this, kind of bring that snout in there. Now, what I recommend too is you don't necessarily have to rush out and grab this book. What you could do is you could grab one of those dragon style toys at you know, any one of these art stores if you want some type of reference. I mean, you could go and online and do that too, if you would like. Okay, and let's see, how's it turning out here for me? And you can just start putting in some of the, you know, some of these scales, so to speak, on this creature here, referred to as a drake. That kind of gets, it can get a little tricky if you're not really kind of looking over it, just kind of imagining what scales can look like. I'm noticing they have an interesting neck. Let's see here. From here, you can go like this, and then we can kind of go like this with the neckline there. Yeah. Yeah, so I hope you have fun with that. The reason why I'm warming up with these is I want to be able to, when I work on this comic book for a character that I have in my, that I play in Dungeons & Dragons, I want to be able to sketch up characters that I feel would be kind of fun to go up against. Let's see, I think I've underestimated that length there. I think it's just kind of fun. It's good to warm up. It's good to just kind of warm up and get that sketch in there. Once you feel like you have kind of a shape, you can even look at animal books too, which I have plenty of them, and look at some animals and then just kind of use shape, and you can create any kind of character, any kind of creature you want. So hope that helps. And thank you for joining me with Sketch With Me. If you're watching this and you don't have your sketch pad out yet, just pause it and grab your sketch pad, or grab whatever resources you need to do something similar to this, or maybe your own creatures. Maybe you're going to be creating your own comic book here soon. All right. See you in the next video. Take care.